Hello friends and welcome to Wednesday. It is the 18th of September 2024. Today I am using the Tarot of Mystical Moments to see how can we make this day awesome. What do we need to know? What do we need to be mindful of? Where do we need to be placing our attention on this beautiful Wednesday? Right, shuffled. And the card that we have today is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is an interesting card because it's one of telling us that there is something in your life at the moment that you need to walk away from. There is something where you have put all your effort and all your attention and you have tried literally everything in the book to fix it, to solve it, to mend it, to improve it, to better it, to whatever it, and it's just not working. And sometimes we have to just accept that it's not going to work out. We tend to, as human beings, we tend to see that kind of a situation as a personal failure, which means that we then try harder, we try more things, we want to do more in order to repair, mend, fix, whatever. But sometimes surrendering, throwing your hands up in the air and saying, I can't, it won't, you know, is actually the victory. So when the Eight of Cups comes around, it's the card that says that sometimes we just have to acknowledge that there is nothing more that we can do to improve the situation. And because the situation's not going to improve, it's pointless staying, it's pointless hanging around. You know, because if you stay in an environment, and I use the word environment loosely, if you stay in an environment, in a situation, in a relationship, if you keep trying the same thing over and over and over again, you know, and you're not getting different results, you need to know something. And if you're staying in a toxic environment and no matter what you do, it doesn't change, well, guess what? It's never going to change. So that Eight of Cups is definitely saying that, you know, we need to acknowledge the truth within ourselves, that there is something in our lives right now that isn't working out the way it's supposed to. And it's not okay. It's as simple as that, friends. It's not okay. So it's time for you to surrender. It's time for you to give up. And it's time for you to move on. Right, let's get another card. Oh, I love it. The Justice card. See how she's sitting on top of the buildings. So she's got the upper hand. She's got the higher advantage. She's holding a sword in her one hand, and then obviously she's got her scales of balance in the other hand. So, and notice her head in the clouds. Just notice her head in the clouds. So the Justice card is about doing the right thing. The Justice card is about leaving emotions out of it and making a decision based on truth, based on fact, based on logic, based on rules, you know, because justice is about consequences of actions, but before it's the consequences, it is about following through with the rules, following through with the strategy, which to me makes perfect sense when we put these two cards together. Sorry, you can see the puppy's tails behind me. I don't know, you won't see them, but they're playing now. That's what happens when you record your videos first thing in the morning after they've had breakfast. That's what they have to say. Hey, I do apologize, but they're 5 months old. They don't listen. Anyway, back to our matter at hand. So the message that we have today is about acknowledging what it is that's going on around. Hold on, let's acknowledge what's going on around. I'm going to pause for a second. Right, they've scuffled down the stairs. They've run off down the stairs, so hopefully I can finish this in peace. So we need to acknowledge what's happening around us. We need to acknowledge, where have you been putting a lot of your time, your energy, and your attention in? What have you been trying to improve? What have you been trying to make better? And it's not working. It's not getting any better. You're not seeing any improvement. How long have you been struggling with this for? How long have you been trying to make a situation better than what it is? And how long have you been trying and it's still not working? The Justice card is saying you have to make a decision based on fact, based on truth, based on logic, and not one based on emotion. We have to keep emotion out of the particular situation. They're coming back. You have to keep the emotion out of the situation because this is not a place where emotion is needed. We have to think with a clear head. We have to be quite tough with ourselves in understanding what is it that we need to step away from. And friends, once you've identified it and once you've stepped away, I think the relief that you're going to feel immediately is just going to be absolutely amazing. The relief that you're going to feel instantly is going to make it all worthwhile. So, there's Rocco in the background. I don't know if you saw him there. No, going down the stairs again. I do hope you have an amazing day, friends. With love and blessings as always from my heart to yours. Take care.